there, folks. Welcome to Rob's Nightmares. Before I start this video, I just want to say that I apologize for deleting some of my videos on the channel. I still have some up there right now, but the main reason is I could not reach the quality of 1080 on a lot of those videos because I was filming on my laptop. Now, my laptop I've had for 10 years, okay, and the webcam is not the greatest. Um, the editing software that I have does a good job with, you know, trying to get the quality as close as possible. But I just felt like there were problems with the quality on some of those videos. So I guess I'm kind of I don't want to say a perfectionist, but I'm kind of picky when it comes to that. The videos right now up on my channel do reach that quality. If you click the little settings tab on the video, it'll tell you that it's 1080. So that's the reason. Today is going to be a brand new What I Watched video. And I promise you, this one will stay up. Because I'm not going to upload a video or keep it public if it does not reach the quality standards. So if this video's up, then that means it's good. So, I just wanted to say that before I started. Uh, but let's take a look at some of the films that I watched. The first one is VHS 85. I have it here on DVD. It says a Shudder original. Now, I own all of the VHS movies, and I like them. Basically, an anthology series, different stories with a wraparound story. This one was pretty good, but I stand by my favorite being VHS 94 of the new ones, I want to say. VHS 2 is still my favorite out of the whole series. But I still think 94 is better than 99 and better than 85. But I did enjoy this one. So I definitely recommend this to you guys. If you have not seen it, check out VHS 85. The next movie I watched is Apt Pupil. Now, I remember trying to find this movie, and I found it online. I don't know, it was years ago, but it was quite a bit of money to find this film. Now I know you can get it in multi packs and stuff like that, but I wanted it by itself. This was directed by Bryan Singer, who did the X-Men films. Basically about this kid who discovers that this guy is a Nazi, and he did terrible things back in the war where he killed Jews and stuff, and he wants this guy to tell his stories. Otherwise, he's going to go to the police. And it's a really good movie. There's kind of like a back and forth thing going on, some intense moments. Some people might even say that it's a boring movie because the pacing is really slow, but I think that makes up for it with the dialogue. So, Apt Pupil. The next one is a Wild Eye title called The Sitter. Now, when it comes to Wild Eye releasing, I love most of their movies. This one is definitely one of their best. And basically about this girl who goes to this big, huge mansion, or it's actually a manor, but you can tell these people have money. She goes there for a babysitting job of a cat. That's right. She goes to watch a cat. She gets a huge sum of money to watch the cat. But when she's there, she realizes that there's something in the house making noises. There's like this creepy door that she can't get into. And something, like during the nighttime, something is making noises and something's there. So as the movie progresses, you get to see how this family is involved with this. Really cool movie. Like, honestly, I think this movie's creepy. It is. If you guys have not seen this, if you're into Wild Eye, this is one that I recommend to you called The Sitter. Definitely check it out. Now, I watched both of these movies here. Tales from the Crypt presents, these are Bordello of Blood and Demon Knight. Demon Knight being my favorite of the two. But I love Bordello of Blood. I mean, how can you go wrong with Angie Everhart? Or should I say Everhard? That's right. Everhard? See what I did there? But I love Demon Knight though because Billy Zane is fantastic. You fucking ho dunk, po dunk. Well then, there, motherfuckers. All you had to do is give me the goddamn key. Oh God, I love him. But yeah, this is a double pack here, so I just watched them both. Fantastic movies. I watched my favorite of the Final Destination series, and that is Final Destination 2 with the highway accident. You know, where these kids get involved in a highway accident, and one girl has a premonition and basically saves all the kids from dying. So then death comes after them one by one, just like the first movie. Instead of a plane crash, it's basically a highway accident. Love this movie. I love it even more than the first, and yeah, just it's just great. Now preparing for Ghostbusters, the Frozen Empire, which comes out this weekend. I wanted to watch all the Ghostbusters movie, the canon ones. Okay, I can't stand the 2016 movie. Well, the thing is about that movie, I don't want to get in a huge rant because I am going to review it, but with the 2016 one, it just didn't work. That's my thing. It wasn't because they were women, it was because it just didn't work. The jokes fell flat. It just it was just lame to me. I'm a huge Ghostbusters fan. I'm an 80s kid, and these movies mean a lot to me. So, I watched Ghostbusters 1 and Ghostbusters 2. Until this day, I can't even understand why people do not like Ghostbusters 2. There are people that say they like Ghostbusters 2016 more than Ghostbusters 2. What? I mean, I know that's your opinion, but my God, that's I've never heard that. That's crazy. Again, if that's your opinion, fine, but I don't have to agree with that. I definitely don't. But I watched Ghostbusters 1 and 2. I have it here on this digibook here. Really cool. Both movies on Blu-ray. I like how he's pointing. He has 1 and then 2. That equals 3. Where's Ghostbusters 3? Oh, here it is. Then I watched Ghostbusters Afterlife, which is this is one you need to watch before seeing Frozen Empire. Um, but I've talked about this movie before. It's got a lot of emotion. It's a tribute to Harold Ramis, and yeah, I teared up a lot watching this. But I'm definitely going to get into a lot of things with the review because I'm going to review these movies. I watched Godzilla, King of the Monsters. This is the Legendary Pictures. The MonsterVerse that they got going on. And I do like this one more than the Godzilla 2014 movie, which I do like that one too. A lot of people crap on that one, but I thought this one was really cool. Ghidorah, and then you have, Mothra, Rodan's in this. A lot of monsters, really cool. And the last one I watched to get ready for Godzilla vs. Kong, The New Empire, I watched Godzilla vs. Kong. And I love the CG. I think the visuals are fantastic. The fight scenes are great. Mecha Godzilla makes an appearance in this, and he's really cool. But I liked what they did here. I like the fights between them, and then they work together and stuff like that. It's just really cool. And I didn't mind the human characters. A lot of people say, well, the human characters, that's what ruins these movies. Has anyone ever seen any of the old Toho monster films? There are human characters, there are human scientists, there are human people, there are people from other planets, there's armies. Why do those get a pass? And then these human characters, like, people just complain about. It's like they don't know what they're talking about. I mean, you're being a hypocrite. It's the human characters have to be in movies like this if they take place on Earth. What do you expect the human characters to do? Not be there? Don't make any sense. If monsters were threatening the Earth, do you think the military is just going to sit back and be like, I'm not getting involved? No. It don't make any sense. But anyway, Godzilla vs. Kong. Yeah, so this little small stack here of movies that I watched recently. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'll be back with more of these, and like I said, reviews and things of that nature. ABCs of Horror, I'm doing. Also, Franchise Frenzy at the end of this month. So, anyway, guys, stay tuned for more. This is Rob from Rob's Nightmares, and I'll see you guys next time.